Hello guys, so in this video we will be going to discuss how we can expose API hosted on the AWS Lambda function without the need of API gateway. So now AWS Lambda, like AWS has started to way to create AWS Lambda Function URL. So now you can directly expose those URL and you use it as an API kind of. You can use that in your in any browser or from Postman, or you can integrate that in the your front end as well. So let's quickly see how we can implement that. So first I will going to create a new function. So if you see, like now in the advanced setting, AWS has provided a way to enable the function URL. So if I enable it, then it is kind of asking for like what is the authentication type you wanted to maintain. So here is like kind of two ways provided. Like the first one is using AWS IAM and second one is none. So AWS IAM is like your request will be kind of validated from the if the user has the proper IAM access or not, and if it is none, it will be going to publicly accessible. Okay, so first we will try with this none auth type, but after that we will going to test this AWS IAM as well. Okay, so I will create a Lambda function. I will name it as test security none, so that like we got the idea like it has no security implemented, and I will just going to create the default default configurations. Okay, so let's wait. I think it will not take much time. Yeah, that's done. So now if you see, like now we have a new kind of console, and here it is showing function URL as well. So if you see this, the code we have is like it is kind of returning hello from the Lambda function. So I will copy this and try this in the new sort of browser tab. So it says hello from the Lambda. Even I can test this from this Postman as well. Okay, so you don't need to think. I think just keep the default setting and just click on the send button and it will going to give you result. Okay, that's done. So now we will going to discuss how we can use this AWS IAM as well. So I will going to create function. I will test security as IAM. Then after I will select Python 3.11. Then after in the advanced setting, I will enable function URL, and this time I will select AWS IAM or type as AWS IAM. So if I now I will create function. Okay, yeah, that's done. So if you see now function, now we have function URL. I will just going to change a little bit code so that we got the idea that correct function is executing hello from the Lambda having IAM security, and if I save it and deploy it, just okay, yeah, that's done. Now I will go to the new tab, and then after if I hit it, so it says you are forbidden. So kind of we are getting access error. So if I try it from the browser as well, it is going to give me the same error message like you have been forbidden to access the same. So the reason is correct. We have not provided any credentials to the API, right? So now we will see how we can provide credentials. Okay, so for providing it credentials, what you need to do is firstly, like you need to go into the authorization section, and then after you need to select AWS signature, and once you have selected the AWS signature, you need to provide the correct access key and secret key for like that access key should have access to this Lambda function. Okay, so we will create this access key. Let's see how we can create this. So I will quickly jump over to the IAM. So kind of we need to create a new user, and that user should have access to invoke this AWS Lambda function. So basically what we will do, I will first create a policy. So if I select AWS Lambda, we need to provide access to AWS Lambda. Action I just wanted to allow is like user can invoke the function from the invoke function URL. So we can provide this. So kind of it is asking like which ARN. So I will like this account US East 2. Function name is we already have this function name, test security IAM, and then after I will click add ARN. Okay, So now we have this kind of AWS IAM has added this ARN for this Lambda function, and if I click on next, so I think so I will name it as policy to invoke AWS Lambda URL. Okay, so I will copy it for the later use. So now if you wanted to like add any tag, you can add tags as well, just to manage it better. I will create this policy, and then after I quickly jump over to the user, and after that I will create a new user. So user I will say Lambda user, and we don't want to allow it to access the AWS management console, so I will create on next. Then after I will going to attach policies directly, and I will search for the policy that we have created in the previous step. So I have, yeah, so now the user has been created successfully. If I now we need to do is like we need to require this security credentials for this user. So I will create access keys. So it is kind of uses by a third-party service, I understand, and they have a recommendation. So tag value you can add if you want. So I have this now we have this access key. So what we were going to do is we will go to the Postman and kind of paste it here, copy the secret key, we will paste it here, and in the advanced section we need to provide US is 2 and the service name is Lambda. So once this all is done, so if I click on this send, we get the response. So now we have hosted the complete, I think, application backend on the Lambda without the need of API gateway. But there are certain disadvantage of using is this, like in the API gateway by default have many functionalities, like so it is not kind of not a replacement of the API gateway. It is just like you don't want to create a API gateway for the testing purpose. You don't want to get engaged in those complexities. So if you simply want to just test your AWS Lambda, you can test it using this AWS Lambda Function URL. Okay, so I think that's it. If you have any queries or question, you can post out in the comment. If you have any feedback for me, definitely I will be happy to incorporate that. Thank you. Please subscribe or like this video.